बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम अस्सलाम वालेकुम। कैसे हैं आप व्यूअर्स? उम्मीद करती हूँ आप सब खैर खैरियत से होंगे। हमारी आज की वीडियो है शहजाद रॉय के हवाले से। शहजाद रॉय इज़ बोर्न ऑन 16 February 1978 इज़ अ पाकिस्तानी सिंगर, songwriter, guitarist, activist, social worker, producer and humanitarian. He started his singing career in 1995 and has recorded 6 albums since. He has recorded many hit songs such as Saali, Teri Soorat and Kangna, but is most famous for his 2008 socio-political album Qismat Apnay Haath Mein. Roy is also the president and founder of Zindagi Trust, a non-government charitable organization that strives to improve the quality of education available to the average Pakistani. Born 16 February 1978, Karachi, Sindh, Pakistan. Journalist, Pakistani pop music. Occupation singer, music video artist, social worker. Instruments में vocal, guitar. Years active 1995 to present. Labels में Fire Spectrum. Roy has produced and hosted 2 documentary series, Chal Parha, about the state of public education in Pakistan, and Wasu or Mein, which follows the travels of Shehzad and a villager and deals with issues like progress, poverty, and patriotism in Pakistan. He received the Tamgha Imtiaz Medal of Excellence in 2005, Sitara Isar Star of Sacrifice in 2006, and Sitara Imtiaz Star of Excellence in 2018 from the Government of Pakistan for his organization rehabilitation work after the 2005 Kashmir earthquake. He was awarded the Sitara Isar in 2006. He was also selected to be a torch bearer for the 2008 Olympic Games. Early life and career. Shehzad Roy was born in Karachi on 16 February 1977 to Kabir Roy and Nazli Kamar in a Punjabi family. His father was a businessman. Shehzad Roy said in an interview to a Pakistani newspaper that his father always encouraged him to do whatever he had his heart set on, because his father wanted to play cricket in his childhood but was not allowed to do so by his own father. He finished the basic high school education in Pakistan Community School, Saudi Arabia. Early music career. Shehzad Roy released his debut album Zindagi in 1995. After only 2 years, his second album Darshan was released in 1997. His third album Teri Soorat was released in 1999. His fourth album Rab Jaane and fifth album Buri Baat Hai were released in 2002 and 2005 respectively. Qismat Apnay Haath Mein 2008. Shehzad's sixth album marked his transformation from a singer of romantic songs to songs that reflected social issues. In 2008, Shehzad released his sixth album, Qismat Apnay Haath Mein, in Karachi juvenile jail to draw attention to the nearly 70,000 prisoners in Pakistan who had been waiting trial for years. The first music video of the album, Lage Rahe, was a political comment on the situation in the country at the time. The call for the restoration of judiciary, increasing inflation and crime, price hike, and the real politicking of corrupt politicians all featured in the video. The title track, Qismat Apne Haath Mein, is about those less privileged in society and the state of suppression. Ventures in Bollywood. Akshay Kumar film Khatte Meethe features a song by Shehzad on its song track. The song, titled Bullshit, is a mashup of 2 of Roy's most popular songs from his 2008 album Qismat Apne Haath Mein, Lage Rahe and Qismat Apne Haath Mein. Collaborations. On 6th September 2014, Shehzad released a patriotic song, Mere Dhol Sipahi, featuring Aisha Umar. It was dedicated to all martyrs and survivors of the Pakistan Army who took part in war on terror, most specifically for the martyrs of Operation Zarb-e-Azab. In 2013, Shehzad performed with Guns N' Roses at a charitable event turned rock show with performance from Guns Roses, Matt Sorum, and Slash and Mackay Gray in Los Angeles. Part of the proceeds of this event went to Shehzad's organization Zindagi Trust. The event reached its climax when Roy, Slash, Sorum, and Gray did covers of the Beatles' Come Together and Radiohead Creep. In 2007, Shehzad Roy came out with a musical collaboration between him and the queen of Sufi soul, Abda Parveen. The song titled Zindagi was rooted on his venture equality in education. In 2006, Shehzad Roy brought Canadian rock star Baryan Adams to Pakistan for a charity concert, Rock for a Cause, to raise funds for Shehzad Roy Zindagi Trust and to aid the victims of the tragic October 2005 earthquake. To promote cross-border cultural exchange with India, he sang a hit duet with Indian singer Sukhbir in 2005. PSLR PSL brand ambassador. Being an ambassador to HBL Pakistan, Roy also served as ambassador to Pakistan Super League. Supported by HBL, he released title anthem for the 2017 Pakistan Super League Balle Balle on 30th January, on which he also performed in the opening ceremony on 9th February in Dubai. He is also the ambassador to Team Karachi Kings and released an anthem Dhan Dhanya Dhan Hoga Re for it on 3rd February. For the 2018 Pakistan Super League, he also released an anthem Lo Phir Se Mile on 28th January and released a new anthem for the team Karachi Kings, Di Dhane Dhan. Filmography Wasu or Main. In 2011, Shehzad discovered Wasu Khan, a villager from Balochistan, on YouTube. Into his video, Wasu raps about Pakistan checkered political history. After seeing this, Shehzad tracked down Wasu and they collaborated to produce the hard-hitting song Apne Ullu. Packing a political punch, the video is a tale of exploitation of a poor man. In the music video, Roy emulates a peon, a lawyer, a government secretary, and a media man, all of whom exploit the common man played by Vasu. The song Apne Ullu started as one of collaboration but ended up taking a very different direction. In 2012, Roy produced and hosted the 8-episode documentary series titled Wasu or Main. The show followed the travels of Shehzad and Wasu Khan, brought together by their common passion for music. Shehzad and Wasu realized that they have a lot to learn from each other. Wasu's unique perspective on Pakistan history and his shrewd observations forced Shehzad to re-evaluate his own notions on progress, poverty, and patriotism. As the show moves through several cities, the two of them try to understand what being a citizen of Pakistan means and realize what the future holds for them in the country. Chal Parha. In 2013, Shehzad produced and hosted the 22-episode documentary series titled Chal Parha. In the show, Shehzad traveled on the Harley Davidson on bike across 80 cities in Pakistan and visited more than 200 public schools. In each of the 22 episodes, a new issue in public education was explored. For example, medium of instruction, curriculum, teachers, corporal punishment. The show highlighted both the obstacles in improving public schools and also the remarkable individuals who are committed to teaching and learning despite the collapsed system in which they work. An example of the impact of this show is that the third episode on corporal punishment resulted in catalyzing a decision by the government to finally ban corporal punishment in Pakistan. Soon after the episode aired, Pakistan Provincial Assemblies passed a resolution against corporal punishment, and on 12 March 2013, the National Assembly unanimously passed a bill making corporal punishment an offense. The then show was intended to create awareness among Pakistani citizens for their basic right to quality education and also propose solutions for government officials to resolve the various issues in public education. Chal Parha also showcased Pakistan's scenic beauty and diverse cultures. Films. On 1st June 2015, Dawn newspaper reported that Roy had signed a film scripted by Anwar Maqsood, which will be directed by Ahsan Rahim and will feature Faisal Qureshi as a co-star. However, on 28 January 2018, the news reported that Roy had signed a film that was scripted by Qureshi. On 4th November 2018, Dawn reported that Qureshi had recreated the story of Alif Noon in a film which he will be directing, also in which Roy will star as Ellen and Qureshi as Nanha. Philanthropic work. In 2002, Shehzad establishing Zindagi Trust, a non-government, non-profit organization that strives to improve the quality of education available to the average Pakistani. Paid to Learn. In 2003, the trust pioneered the concept of I Am Paid to Learn, a non-profit and that offers working children an alternative to child labor, makes them aware of their rights as children, as workers and as citizens. With nearly 1,800 students in schools across Pakistan, a 2.2-year accelerated primary education course is taught to the children who spend most of their days working in a car repair shops and other general stores in Karachi, Lahore and Rawalpindi. The program also sponsors the continuing education of top graduates who are encouraged to enroll in mainstream secondary schools. Public school reform. A few years after Paid to Learn was initiated, Shehzad realized that his program was not enough to educate the masses. Most children of school-going age in Pakistan, over 85%, only have access to government schools which are plagued with low teacher attendance, dilapidated buildings, poor facilities, a curriculum, and a teaching culture that starves creativity and encourages rote learning, etc. Reform Metric Board Campaign. In 2016, Shehzad Roy launched an education campaign to reform the Examination Board of Pakistan. The cornerstone of the campaign was a music video titled Sirf Bandi Hai Kamar, which depicted a mother transforming into a Kill Bill type samurai, sword wielding assassin, a teacher mutating into the hawk, a father into a Mola Jat look-alike, and a Maulvi into a kung fu fighter. Similarly, on being cross-questioned by someone younger than them, the campaign points out the flaw in the way children are assessed in Pakistan and calls for reforms in the structure of the exam to test for the application of concept instead of the traditional focus on knowledge alone. UNODC Goodwill Ambassador. On 30th October 2017, United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime appointed Roy as National Goodwill Ambassador. According to UNODC, Roy will speak out on criminal justice and demand reduction during his 2-year term. He will visit UNODC project, educational institutions and rehabilitation centers and raise awareness on the office's important work. He is expected to take a part in a wide range of activities, including the marking of International Day Against Drug Abuse and illicit trafficking, supporting police and prison reforms, and advocating for gender responsive prisons for drug abusers. Roy commented their work is commendable in the fields of criminal justice, drug demand reduction, and HIV/AIDS prevention. These things are close to my heart, especially when children are concerned. He said it's an honor to be designated as the UNODC National Goodwill Ambassador. He further added that I will give my all to my new role for Pakistan. If I can help one child out of prison or convince just one boy or girl to turn away from drugs, I feel proud that I have made a difference. UNODC Executive Director Yuri Fedotov said that Roy fame, humanitarian works, energy and talent will help UNODC publicize the dangers of drug abuse, as he has shown an unwavering commitment to tackling illicit drugs throughout his career. He launched a video song titled Zulm Ke Khilaf on 21st November in an event at Youth Offender Industrial School, Juvenile jail, Karachi. He said, "I am not going to be a symbolic ambassador," adding, "I want to start bringing change from the ground up." He further said, "When we can make some positive changes for the jailed children in collaboration with the judiciary and civil society through awareness." Awareness against child abuse. On 4th January 2018, a young girl named Zainab Ansari was found murdered in Kasur, Pakistan after being kidnapped and raped. The incident caused nationwide outrage. In Pakistan, Roy collaborated with Bilawal Bhutto to introduce awareness about education against child sexual abuse and rape in Pakistan. He said that it was a cause he had started in 2009 and it was a must to teach a child that what is bad touch and how to deal with it. A bill was approved in Sindh Assembly on 17 January to improve the educational reforms in secondary schools. Awards and honors. Sitara Imtiaz Star of Excellence Award by the President of Pakistan for his public service to the nation in 2018 and Tamgha Imtiaz Medal of Excellence by the President of Pakistan in 2005. On the occasion of 2014 Nobel Peace Prize to Malala Yousafzai from Pakistan and Kailash Satyarthi from India, Shehzad performed at a joint peace concert held on the evening of the Nobel Peace Prize ceremony on 10 December 2014 in Oslo, Norway. This concert was attended by dignitaries like the Royal King, family members, Prime Minister of Norway, former Pakistani Prime Ministers, member of the National Parliament, and the Norwegian elite in the fields of knowledge and culture, along with Norwegian, Pakistanis, and Indians. In April 2013, Shehzad was invited to Harvard University to talk about music activism and his documentary series Chal Parha, in which the audience learned about Roy's journey to over 200 schools across Pakistan and the lesson learned from his journey. Additionally, the viewers were educated about ways in which art and artists have struggled to bring social change throughout Pakistan history. In May 2013, Shehzad Roy performed in Rome on invitation from Pakistan ambassador to Italy. The Pakistan embassy in Rome, in collaboration with Zitima Progetto Cultura, an agency of Rome municipality, organized the concert in Villa Borghese, the second largest public park in Rome, and was part of La Notte di Musei, the Night of Museums. The solo show presented Pakistan's rich heritage, especially its music and poetry, to the Italian audience. The Chicago Council on Global Affairs awarded the 2009 Patricia Blunt Koldeke Fellowship on Social Entrepreneurship to Shehzad Roy to recognize his commitment to providing better learning opportunities in government-run schools and honor his goal of encouraging Pakistan youth to value education and provide them with the knowledge and opportunity they need to realize a peaceful democratic political future. As a Koldeke Fellow, Roy spent 1 week in Chicago exchanging ideas about education, philanthropy, and non-profit management with the city, civic government, business, and academic leaders. He delivered a major public address about education in Pakistan to a Chicago Council audience the evening of 29th October 2009. On 23rd March 2018, he received Sitara Imtiaz for his contribution to represent Pakistan as UNODC ambassador. मैं उम्मीद करती हूँ कि आपको आज की हमारी ये वीडियो पसंद आई होगी। मज़ीद वीडियो देखने के लिए हमारा चैनल लाइक, सब्सक्राइब और शेयर करना मत भूलें। दुआओं में हमें याद रखें। आप सबका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया।